what you did to this lady, but she doesn't want to hang out with you at all.
Connie and Curtis, weekday mornings on Channel 95.7.
Did you see that story last night about the guy who is going to let a snake eat him?
I bet people will be, like, he'll be able to talk. And
Hello.
and people will be able to hear him that are standing on the outside, don't you think?
I'm a snake.
Oh, no,
Don't mind the snake's stomach that happens to be talking to you. Run away, little girl, he would say in his snake stomach voice.
Your mouth looks really funny when you do
I'm
that.
sick, he would say. I'm stuck in a snake. And they're like, that's not a joke. Hello.
Have you ever talked like that and looked in the mirror?
No.
You should.
Should I? Why?
Connie and Curtis on Channel 95.7.
I think you need to talk like that more often.
Okay.
You remind me of like a Christmas elf or something.
Oh, I like that a lot. I could be a Christmas elf if we needed some sort of elf goodness around here.
We always need elf goodness.
Come
Hello.
Christmas time, I mean, we can make that happen. I just sent Nick a list of all of the Christmas parades that are going to be in and around our area, and he's going to put them all together and get them up at mychannel957.com. It's nearly Christmas time.
I know.
Right?
Well,
I mean,
we have
we're almost
Christmas
there.
music playing on our sister station.
Which I spent quite a bit of the day.
By the way, it's 100.5 The River if you want to tune over.
Listening to
Christmas
that
music.
yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, because I was driving the kids around again, and that is now what they're requesting. Where normally it was, can you put on 95.7? I might be like, yeah, sure. So yesterday it was, can you put on 100.5? Can you put on 100.5? So we're jamming out to the Christmas songs. And then they were playing commercials or something, or some song that we did not know. Oh, it was that shoe song. So I'm like, all right, let's get out of here. So I skipped it back to us, and the kids got to hear that little commercial of me going, hello. And they said, how do you talk like that, Dad? I said, I don't know. And they couldn't see me because I was driving. They're like, that's crazy.
Yeah, you definitely sound like a Christmas elf.
Well, if we need that,
It's putting me in the spirit.
I can bring you elf spirit. Now, I'm still wearing shorts and sandals today.
Yeah, what happened?
Even though I drove through 2 little bursts of snow
What
on the way to work.
happened?
I don't know.
Is your thermometer broken?
No.
Is your news station broken?
No.
Is your phone app broken
No,
for weather?
none of that is broken.
So what happened?
I saw it was going to be cool.
Cool. It's 36 degrees right now.
But
it's cool.
Isn't it going to warm up a skosh?
Yeah, a skosh.
Yeah.
It will warm up a skosh today, 43.
And that's all I need, right? I saw that it was going to be a little bit warmer. I did have a lot of errands to run yesterday, and I did switch to jeans for the errand part of my day because it was blustery and rainy, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
Welcome to November 7th.
I changed my whole wardrobe yesterday.
Oh.
So jeans, a sweatshirt went on, and I was just wearing like light clothing yesterday. Shorts and like a button down, and I had to switch it all up. And a jacket. No thanks.
Were you too hot?
Yeah,
Because I don't like to wear a lot of hot things when I'm running errands because I get warm.
I was hot in the stores.
Okay.
But then when I got out of the stores, I knew, okay, this is where I need to be. This is where I need to live. Okay. And I was sitting at gymnastics waiting for the girls to be done.
Right.
And I did not even remove my coat. Like I didn't need to. Okay. So I wasn't too hot. And I don't know if they had the air pumping or what. But yeah, it wasn't too bad.
So now we're into gymnastics?
Gymnastics, basketball, cheerleading. So soccer takes a break. And then, yeah, we hit the big 3, the trifecta.
That's
Gymnastics, cheerleading, and basketball. Be ready for it.
How many weeks out of a year do the girls have nothing going on?
Weeks out of the year do they have nothing?
Because even in the summer, they're going to camps
Every
and
summer.
doing cheerleading and all sorts of things. So,
Absolutely.
soccer.
And I would say like the week of Christmas, but I think we have a basketball tournament. I don't think any.
There are no weeks where you have nothing going on.
Because even spring break, there is soccer type activities that they could do. I mean, most of the team leaves and goes to Florida or goes somewhere. But yeah, we were here for spring break last year because I have to work.
Right.
And the girls definitely were like one of the only 2 or 3 girls in soccer that week. Every week. 52, I would say.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, but they love it, right?
Well,
It's
good for them.
Right. What about for me, driving all around?
Well, it's a lot of stuff.
We got to get you Uber certified or Uberfied.
So why?
So you could drive the girls around and make some cash.
No, thank you.
Like I would just use the Connie Uber app and get you every time. You've been my favorite driver.
I
Uber's
think I'm
the best.
good.
Get it.
Have you taken an Uber car?
It's so great. Like we put in a request for an Uber and then it pulled up like right then.
But
How does that happen?
I don't know. It's internet magic.
I don't know.
It's internet magic.
Your carriage, sir. Yeah, but you know what?
That's funny.
The bad thing about Uber is like on the holidays or on heavy traffic times.
Yeah, it's like $5,000
they
for a
totally
car.
jack up the rates.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Did you see that girl last week who paid $300 and some dollars, like $350?
Yeah.
And she didn't realize it was going to be that much because it was Halloween night.
Right. So they had it was what a 300% increase in price.
And they
Whoa.
said, but if you don't know about the holiday increase, we'll give you 25% off.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
So then she went to like a GoFundMe thing and raised $500 to pay for it because she couldn't pay for her rent if she had to pay this Uber
Right,
bill.
because it got directly taken out of her account because that's how Uber works. But then everybody was calling her kind of a dummy because apparently before you signed your Uber, you had to agree to the new rate hike.
But if you're going out on Halloween getting drunk, I think that's kind of trickery.
Yeah, well, and apparently they're going to do that for every single high traffic type day. So like if there's a big concert down at Van Andel, Uber prices are going to be jacked up.
Yeah, but $300,
So-
who's going to take it? Call a cab.
Call a cab and
That's
wait,
ridiculous.
but then you have to wait. Like with Uber, it's instant. Like Nick said, it's right there.
You don't always have to wait for a cab. It just depends. I'd rather wait and save $300
Right.
than.
Hey,
I mean, hello.
What city was the
$350
story?
bucks?
I don't remember some big city where they totally just jacked her up. It probably was not 300 here on Halloween.
Yeah.
But probably still 90. I mean, it's expensive.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's more than you spend in a night out.
Well.
You're right, huh? Curtis. Maybe not you.
Well,
Maybe
come
not
on,
you.
right? But I remember I told you about my sister-in-law who went with some friends to New York.
Yeah.
And she had all of her going out money and had to spend, like, her portion of the cab ride cost all of the money she had brought to take out.
Right.
So then she had no money to go out. And her friends ended up covering for her. But she's like, I had no idea. She had like $80 and it was a $240 ride and the three of them had to split it 80, 80,
crazy.
80. And she's like, I don't have any more money.
That is crazy.
Yeah, but you don't know. The bigger cities, right? There needs to be some sort of price list of what happens in each city. Nick, maybe you could make that.
That's a good website
yeah.
to have.
Maybe make
Seriously,
that.
that'd be a great app. So when you get to a new city,
What a cab costs, how much the museum is.
So what Uber costs? Uber app?
Yeah, or everything. Like, here's what a cab ride from.
yeah. Hey, I just landed at LaGuardia. I'm in New York City.
Yes.
What is it going to cost for me to take an Uber ride to here or a cab to
Absolutely.
here?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be a great
Every
app.
company?
Every company, and you just go through, and they all post their
Yeah.
rates.
Yeah.
You go through. What does it cost to mail this package?
Yep.
It weighs 5 pounds. You put the USPS right on there.
We should workshop this after the show. We just gave a great idea to Grand Rapids.
We do this every day.
Absolutely.
We come up with brilliant ideas and we
is
never
our
make
gift.
them.
This is our gift to you, Grand Rapids.
Some techie person is listening right now and they're like,
Man.
yes, I'm going to make $1 million.
That's awesome. Enjoy it, because I don't know how to do it anyway.
I had a friend, actually my old hairstylist in Wisconsin. Her husband is a techie dude, and he's come up with several apps.
Okay.
And one app, it was this thing where it was so stupid. You blow into your phone.
Okay.
Like you hold your phone up to your lips and you blow, and it made a noise as if you were playing like
A harmonica?
a piccolo,
Oh, I like that.
like some sort
Yeah.
of wind instrument,
Yeah.
maybe.
That's cool. Like a recorder.
Dude made $500,000 on this app.
I love it.
$500,000.
I love it.
He charged $1.
And people wanted to play the piccolo on their phone.
$500,000 he made, and that was last I heard, which was years ago. So
Wow.
who knows?
I love it.
Can you believe that he came up with several apps like that?
That's all we need is the how much this stuff costs, and also blow a little pan flute, and make people come when you blow your flute.
Oh, gosh.
So there's your $1 million idea, Grand Rapids. Run with it. Nick might be trying to get on this bus too. Are you technical enough?
Nope.
Okay, so it's yours, Grand
No.
Rapids.
Yeah.
Run. You got it.
None of us are smart enough to do
No,
it.
we're
We're just
dim.
the idea makers.
Yeah. We're dim.
We can't actually make things come to fruition.
No,
We're Steve Jobs.
Yeah, but not even really.
No, not even
He
close.
wasn't that techie. He was like tech people.
Yeah, but
Have you heard of his company?
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little big.
Ours
It's
not
pretty
that
big.
not that big.
No.
Zero. We don't even have a company.
Curtis and I
CCN.
we just figured out this morning that we should probably get life insurance on each other.
Well, because Connie's making some very strange choices with her life now. And I want to be covered when one day she doesn't wake up to come
That's
to work.
a lie.
I'm wondering what's going on. She's talking about like maybe getting a snowmobile, and she wants to be cross-country skiing and sledding, and they're talking about
and
putting
I'm going to die?
a luge track up in their backyard. I mean,
all that is true.
Exactly, and I need some sort of coverage here. I need something to help out, just in case you end up in the pond and the geese attack you. And
You make
die.
jokes about it, but we probably should.
I'm not
have it.
even making a joke. And if I had an extra $8,
It seems like you've been
month,
thinking about me dying a lot lately.
Yeah,
What's up with that?
You've been making a lot of choices, and I have a check
Curtis.
mark. I just wonder. I wonder what the deal is. But we'll be okay. Right?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be fine.
Fingers crossed.
And I got 2 sets, and they're both crossed. So yeah, we'll make this.
I think you've been doing some wishful thinking or something.
Man, I wish Connie would
And you
die. Yeah, okay. You read my mind.
Connie and Curtis.
628 and Channel 95.7, 36 degrees now with Connie and Curtis. 43 and some clouds today. Probably some rain in the morning tomorrow and 43 again. Now, Monday is the warmest day in the next 7 days. 48 is the high.
Yeah.
But then on Tuesday, snow and 39. Wednesday, scattered snow and 32.
Oh, yeah. I saw the lake effect snow creep into the forecast. Kate and I were watching the weather yesterday, and she said, "You know what? I don't mind if it's going to get cold, just as long as we don't get 150 inches of snow again this year." And then I said, "No, lake effect," and she's like, "No." And then right away, the meteorologist said, "And that means lake effect snow." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" They have black ice in the road around Muskegon right now, like on the lakeshore, because it's misty. The water hits. They were saying that the waves were like 300 feet high last night.
300?
400 easily.
400?
400
That's
footers.
very high.
So high. Like if you lived within 2 miles of the beach, waves were hitting your
That's
house.
like tsunami height.
And that's what was happening.
Wow.
All over the place.
I think it was probably more like 11.
Yeah, well, probably 11.
Probably 11 feet high.
But when you're looking at an 11-foot wave, it seems like 400.
But I saw that last week when people were surfing in Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
While it was snowing, there were like 17-foot waves.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Awesome.
We love that.
I mean, I don't have the cojones to go surf. I don't know how to surf anyway,
Right.
but wow. I bet that was cool.
Remember when I was up at Soaring Eagle and I tried to do that little surfing game?
Yeah.
And it looks like there's a picture of me, and for 1 second, it looks like I'm surfing like a champ.
Uh-huh.
But if you look down at my feet, they're not on the board. as soon as the kid let go of my hands, whoo, I was done. But Katie got an awesome picture where it
That's
looks
hilarious.
If you look at me, it looks like I'm surfing, and then you scan down to the actual
It
board
looks
and
like
the
you're
feet.
hovering.
My feet are not on because I did not even make it for a count of 1.
At least you look cool.
In that picture.
Caught in a picture, you don't know.
Exactly. In that
Yeah.
picture, I look awesome. And he's holding your hands. He's like, all right, okay, you're ready. And you're shaking and your feet are moving. I'm like, I'm not ready. I'm not. He's like, no, you're good. Whew.
So we're going to be at the Croc Center tomorrow from 1 to 3, right?
Now they
So
got a water slide.
It's a water
28-footer.
slide. It's not a surfing thing, though, right?
No, they have the 28-footer. They have a rock wall. They
Yeah, I
got all
heard you're
kinds of
going to
stuff.
climb the rock wall.
I may.
Is that true?
You never know, right?
That was the impetus that got us to talking about needing life insurance for each other.
Exactly.
The fact that Curtis isn't very good at stuff like that.
I'm going to be on the, well, so you need a lot of upper body strength. I don't really have that.
Right.
And then Nick says, well, you can just, compensate with your lower body strength. I'm like, I don't really have
Can
that.
you, when you're on a rock wall, don't you need upper body
I
strength?
don't really have any strength. That's the whole thing, like anywhere in the body.
Yeah, you do.
And I don't know, like I've tried rock walls, like in a swimming pool where you see that, and then they're always made for kids.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm like trying to scrunch down, and like I'm all bent over like a taco, and who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with this thing?
I'm bent over like a
I know
taco.
that-
That's what I think about when I think bent over.
Exactly. Like
Me too.
tacos. I know that I'll be harnessed, so
Right.
that's good. So nothing bad can happen to me.
And then those little ledges.
But they're just so
Where you're
little.
teeny
And I'll
2-inch ledges.
I'll chalk up the hands, and I'll have some carabiners going. I'll be real good. Maybe I'll wear a bandana.
It'll probably take you 7 hours to get to the top.
It may. What if I don't even make it to the top?
I don't know.
Like, what if I get up?
And then how do you get down? Do you have to climb back down
no,
a rock
you,
wall?
you just drop because you're tethered. You just jump.
Oh, yeah.
See ya. Woo! I'm flying. And then somebody catches it, and you're like, "Whoa, I weigh like 200 pounds. I don't know who's holding this. Wait, what's that kid doing holding that?" Like
Some 16-year-old girl.
So like, it's pulleys. You're fine.
Oh,
You're
man.
gonna be all right. So yeah, who knows what is gonna
Are
happen?
you climbing the wall tomorrow at the Croc Center, Nick?
I'd like to. Let's race, Curtis.
Okay.
Oh, you know he's like a little
seriously.
Spider-Man.
Yes, no kidding.
Nobody says, let's race Curtis, unless you know that you're going to be like,
Well, and he goes
hey, look
there.
at me, I'm up.
He goes there all the time. So
Right.
you know that he's already climbed the wall like hundreds of thousands of times.
I've never climbed the wall.
That-
That
Why
is
have you
100% true.
Why have you not climbed the wall? Do
There's-
you not have upper body strength either?
No, I just always look at it and I'm like, I should probably just do my normal routine. I got to fit it in my schedule.
Okay.
And then
What's your Croc Center routine?
I go do like upper body, take a break that day, or
Okay.
walk it off, run a little bit.
Okay.
Then the next day I go is lower body.
So you work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not racing you. I don't work out. I don't do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I sit on the couch and watch TV and drink beer. That's my workout.
And shuffle kids around.
Man, I will drive a kid. I'll outdrive kids.
Yeah,
no,
you would beat him at that.
Nick, you want to race?
You would beat him at that for
You want to
sure.
take kids to church and gymnastics and basketball and sleepovers and cheerleading. I can do all that. That's easy.
So it's if you want to go tomorrow to the Croc Center, you get a. They're doing a discount coupon. You can get it at mychannel957.com. It's a $3 discount coupon.
You can't beat that.
No.
Right? So go get
only
your coupon.
$3.
And it's all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're going to be there for a couple hours.
Yep.
But definitely that $3 coupon works all day. Go get it. mychannel957.com.
All right, 43 and some clouds today. It is 36 now, 6:33.
Wake up.
6:45 at Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis. Welcome to Friday morning. It's chilly, 36 degrees right now. We're looking at 43 today and a few clouds.
Katie went and picked Haley and her friends up at the bus stop yesterday because it was so rainy and
That's
cold.
sweet.
Is it? I mean, nobody
My
was
parents never did that.
Exactly. Nobody ever picked me up from a bus stop.
Isn't that one of the perks, though, of having a stay-at-home mom? She can do stuff like that?
I don't think so.
No.
Like it shouldn't be.
I think it's brilliant.
She said she was sitting there, and I was with her. Like we're
nice.
sitting there, and she said, "You know what? I'm gonna go to the bus stop." And I said, "You're gonna walk to the bus stop? It's pouring rain." She's like, "No, I'm gonna drive there."
Pick them up. That's nice.
Pick 'em up.
You think it's unnecessary?
I mean, I was also there. I did not pick anyone up, right?
Well, you didn't want anything to interrupt your whatever watching.
I mean, I'm watching the TV. I got things to do, right? I don't have time for this.
I think it's nice as a kid who walked home in the rain and the snow
Okay.
and every other element.
You
I
do-
think it's very nice.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, a little pampering is what I thought it was.
If I ever got a ride to the bus stop, it was only because my neighbor's mom would drive us.
Yes.
But that was the only reason
And
why.
our neighbor, they will sometimes drive the kids. Sometimes they'll drive the kids to school. Like we will get a text, or Katie will get a text saying because they have 3 kids.
Yeah.
One of the kids slept too late, so we're driving. Haley can ride with us. So then Haley gets to like spend some time actually at home eating.
Right.
And slowing down a little bit.
Right.
But
That's nice.
that's the only way that happens for her too. You know, we're not doing that.
And we, like when I was in junior high, it was over a mile walk to school.
Oh yeah.
Nobody cared.
I had over a mile. and
Nobody cared.
We went. Katie and I went back to where I went to high school one time to see some friends. We were there for a wedding,
Mm-hmm.
and we were driving, and it's a county highway. And I used to ride my bike on it to school in the summer, or walk on it during the winter
Uh-huh.
every day. And it was over a mile, too. I mean, we could take a bus, but you didn't want to take the bus. You wanted to walk. You know, that way you could meander and do other things.
Mm-hmm.
So I was showing it. I said, we used to ride our bikes on this, and it had that center lane.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, there were times where it was a pack of us, like 4 guys from the neighborhood. One of us would get stuck in that center lane because you couldn't get over. So then you're just riding, and cars are whipping past you. How we're not dead? No idea.
Seriously.
Right?
I know. And you probably didn't have anything reflective on at all.
No.
No, you had your black sweatshirt on.
They did make us get lights, but they had the batteries,
Mm-hmm.
and then they would die. So then we got the lights that work with the generator
Right.
from your wheel.
Yep.
But those were never bright enough, right? So you're like,
and they were like flickery.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So you're
those,
like-
those were the worst lights ever.
you're like, who is this helping, right? This is helping the light manufacturer only. That's the only person who's making money off of that. But yeah, we're driving down the the road. And I said, oh, yeah, I still remember the time when I was stuck in the middle of this and I couldn't get across because there was so much traffic. And she's like, what? And I said, that happened all the time. One of the four of us would get stranded in the center lane because you couldn't make it over. If you weren't paying attention, like if you're just dilly-dallying and doing something and you missed it, yeah, you missed it.
We were so unsafe back then.
And I had a trombone. I mean, so I'm on one hand, trombone, backpack, and middle of the highway. Come on.
That's why I stopped playing the French horn. I was like, I'm not walking a mile and a half carrying a French horn.
I'm not carrying
Why didn't you guys tell me to play the flute?
Exactly.
Hello.
You people are trying to build strength in me.
I remember my my neighbor's mom who would take us to. She wouldn't take us ever to the bus stop, but she would take us to the mile and a half junior high school.
Okay.
Occasionally, and she would. I don't think this is even good for your car, but maybe it is, and who cares? She would warm up water in her tea kettle.
Okay.
And pour it all over the windshield before we'd leave because she parked her car outside.
Instead of scraping.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It seems like it would be so bad to have scalding hot water.
It would break.
Right.
You would think it would crack.
It never cracked.
She didn't care. She's like, whatever, it beats scraping. I'd rather have a broken windshield than scrape.
And they had a 2-car garage with 2 cars, so I'm not really sure why she parked outside. Now that I'm an adult and I think about these things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe they had a workshop in there or too many bikes.
Probably.
You know, we had to
Maybe.
We had to get a 3-car garage because our 2 cars didn't fit in the 2-car garage anymore.
Oh, because you have so much junk.
So much crap. Yeah, we got a ball bin, and we have hula hoops, and everybody has a scooter, and everybody has a bike. Then you got the lawnmower. Then you have a snow blower. Then where are you going to put the patio furniture in the winter?
Dan puts ours on the deck and tarps it.
Oh, yeah, the old tarp. But then
and all the other stuff, well, that's why he's building a shed.
Then you got a family of skunks living under there. And they're like, thanks for the tarp house, Mr. and Mrs. Connie. And they're like, we love it here.
Thanks for the tarp house.
And you're like, our porch stinks. Yeah. No, we put it all in the garage. It all just fits in there.
Oh.
So just
Must
amazing.
be nice to be rich and have a 3-car garage.
Man, just the money I have.
Must be.
Wow. So much. So much money.
Richie
wow,
Rich.
yeah.
Connie and Curtis.
Connie for all your self-storage needs. Channel 95.7 West Michigan traffic.
Hey, Nick here. Still not much going on, no accidents to report, but there are some scattered showers and sprinkles making some of the roads wet, so kind of take it easy out there. Traffic is brought to you by West River Storage Suites. If you see anything else out there, please give me a call, 7708-957.
And just if you want to talk to him in general.
Or if you want to win,
Nick.
if you want to win tickets to Big Hero 6.
Yeah, all right. So it's a free Flick Friday with Celebration Cinema into the studio, 7708-957. We've got 3 5-packs.
Yeah, you're going to get a 5-pack if you are caller number 9,
Yep.
caller number 10,
Yep.
or caller number 11.
Yeah.
7708957.
What is Big Hero 6 about,
Okay,
Curtis?
so you think that it is the 6th movie in a series?
Yeah.
But really it's not. It's 6 people. And one of them is a giant fluffy robot, but not fluffy, like bouncy robot. So 6 people who are heroes, and they are the Big Hero 6.
Okay.
You've probably seen the trailer or the commercial. The making of this white, big puffy guy, they are actually robots like this guy in Philadelphia. So the producers of the movie are like, hey, we want to do this soft robot where it's not like, hello, I am a robot.
Okay.
It's something soft. It's something people can deal with. So they were looking all around in the robot world and found robots that are actually like this guy. So it looks hilarious. We were watching the trailer. We went to a movie a couple of weeks ago at Celebration, and there was a trailer. All the kids laughing.
Well, fun.
Yeah, so it was very fun.
All right, Big Hero 6, Connie and Curtis. Who is this?
This is Tyler Rumsey.
Hi, Tyler.
You're going to Big Hero 6.
All right.
We got you a 5-pack. Hold on, Tyler.
All right, you also are going. You're calling number 10. Who is this?
This is Cassandra.
Hi, Cassandra. You're a winner.
Thank you.
You're
welcome.
super welcome. Hold on.
Big
One more.
Hero 6 is the movie. 7708957. Caller 11 is you. You're the winner. Who's this?
My name is Dan. How are you?
Good morning, Dan. We're fantastic.
Yeah,
How are
we're
you?
great.
I'm doing great. Thanks. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome, and happy Friday, Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
Thank you.
You're
Way to-
welcome.
Way to boost my spirits,
Hold on,
Dan. Dan's one of those guys.
Dan's happy.
He gets you going. Now, it is a free Flick Friday, Celebration Cinema. We got Interstellar tickets coming up. Also, a fantastic Friday
That's
with
an
the Michigan
IMAX, by
Lottery.
the way.
Oh.
Interstellar's an IMAX.
Is that what we have? We have actual IMAX passes?
we do? I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but
Did we
yeah.
somehow score IMAX passes
We
at
did.
Celebration Cinema for Interstellar?
We did.
And that's coming up before 10 o'clock today?
It is.
Are you kidding me? And that's going to be 3 5-packs as well?
It is.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Also, we have your chance to win $300,000. The Magic Number Bingo game is our Michigan Lottery game of the month. That's what we're playing for later today, too. We're givey today.
We are super givey.
Got a lot of things. Not going to lie, though.
And it's Friday. Kind of feels like a Monday.
Missing the food. We had a lot of food in here yesterday, and now there's no food. I can give you a little update, chili dog update.
Okay.
So I cleaned out the office.
How many were left over?
There were 5 left over. So I cleaned out the office. I took them home, and because it was my crock pot. So I just plugged the crock pot in when I got home. I took a little bit of a nap yesterday. I don't know, probably because all the ice cream and cake and
Probably
chili
because you
dogs.
ate so much food
Yeah,
here.
it's a little food coma.
Good
So
Lord.
I hit that. Wake up. Katie had eaten 2 chili dogs.
Okay.
So there are 3 left. So I pop one out and I just eat it because it's been soaking in chili for, at that
So
point.
you didn't put it on a bun or anything?
No
Just ate
bun.
the
And
weenie?
it melted in my mouth. And then we left it in case Haley wanted one when she got home. And by the time Haley got home from school at 3 o'clock, the hot dogs had melted in the chili. It was like disgusting ooze. And we threw them away.
Really?
It looked so...
They melt into liquid?
It not quite liquid, but like a it
Just
didn't
gummy?
It probably would have tasted still okay, but after that long in a crock pot in
Yeah,
chili,
that sounds gross.
They disintegrated. Tubes of meat. Who would have thunk it, right? Now that's a good case for the ones with casings,
Right.
Because the ones with casings,
I don't
would
like
not
hot dogs with casings, though. I don't like that crunch thing. It
You don't
grosses
like the
me out.
snap. They always have a different taste to them when they have the snap, but I do
love
kind of like
them.
it, and I don't know why.
And I don't like the end of it.
The end is
How
what
it's
gets
all
me
gathered
too.
in like a little
Yes.
nub.
Well, and I've told you about
I don't like
the
that.
time I made my own sausage, and just how disgusting.
I remember.
The worst part about making your own sausage is the
casings.
casings, because it's guts and it stinks. And that's what we're eating,
Right.
Is guts.
And now that I know that,
Yeah.
what it is, after you made your homemade sausage,
Right.
I don't ever want a casing hot dog again.
No, because it's guts.
I know.
But it's cooked. I mean, what do you think the inside of the hot dog is made out of?
I don't care. And we're not having this conversation because you always ruin food for
It's
me.
guts too.
Stop ruining food for me.
All right, it's
All right,
guts.
7 o'clock, 36 degrees now on
Guts.
Channel 95.7.